everybody and welcome back to my channel, and in today's episode we are going to be working on the barn design and the meat farm. We're going to be making some awesome dishes like this beautiful chicken. And if this sounds fun to you and you want to see more, just keep on watching. So in the previous episode we made these farms. This is an automated farming machine where it auto harvests and packs all of the stuff away for us. Following on this episode, I needed to make an animal farm so that we can make some awesome Farmer's Delight recipes. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the barn built and see where we're going to place it. I've designed the barn and I'm busy placing it in the relevant places, option 1, 2, and 3. And so far, I don't know, it looks really good here. This was option 1. And what I did is I moved the cows. So the cars, they were placed, this is where this path led here to the fence that surrounded all the cars, and I've moved them down there. And I thought this would be so nice for the barn. I mean, the barn looks amazing here. So this was option 1, and I really think this is the winner so far. I'm really loving this. I mean, look at it from far away. Look at that. Doesn't that just complete this whole area? Oh, I love it. Okay, and then, so that was option 1. And then option 2 was over here. And it kind of just looks like it's weirdly standing alone in the forest. Okay, I'll show you. So this was option 1. I mean, option 2. Was placing it here and... Okay, so let's just like pretend we're going to make this look decent at least. This is option 2. Obviously, I would rotate it and all of those things. But it just looks like it's kind of lost here. It almost feels like this track kind of separates this part of the world to my base. Okay, let's reposition it. This is option number 3. Which was, I was thinking here somewhere. So that's where I've moved the cows to. Oh, okay. And it's too big here. It's just, it doesn't fit in this area at all. At all. I think that's the winner. I think I'm going to go for option number 1. Okay, so I've moved the cows. Here's the schematic cannon. My bag is full of the goodies I need. And all we need to do is just, yeah, there's a schematic and we just need to push play. There we go. Enjoy the time lapse. There we go. Oh, I just love this barn. I think the build came out really good. So these are the 4 quadrants for the different animals. So I just need to edit the signs and yeah, we're basically good to go. Oh, hang on. The lights are missing on the outside. Let's go put the lights on quickly. Okay, I need 4 lanterns. Okay, so we need 2 at the bottom. So 1 and 2 at the bottom. And then it was 2 at the top. So 1 and 2. There you go. Oh, that looks much better. So cozy. I love it. All right. And what else do we need to do? You can see the glass tubes on the top. Yeah, let's fill this in. Okay, so this is cow. You know, because cow and chicken. So I did cow. And then I put chicken on this side. Chicken. And then we need to collect some piggies. So I just put pig because, you know, it's cow, chicken, pig. And then this one is sheep. Sheep. Done. Okay, and now we need to get some animals. Oh, hello, cow. Do you want to live in the barn? Come. Come on, cow. I'll show you to your... Oh, there's another cow. Okay. I'll show you to your new abode. Come in. Come in. In. There we go. Caw, caw. Come. Let's go. Come, meet your friend. Say hi, friend. There we go. All right, so you in. Thank you for my lead. And stay inside. There we go. Ah, so cool. Okay, so I'm going to add the rest of the animals and I'll bring you back in when I'm done. Okay, so I've managed to get all of the animals in. So let's show you. I've got the cows over here. Lovely. I've been breeding them up. Over here, we've got chickens. So we need to collect those eggs. Over here, we've got some piggies and they're so cute. Look at the spotted little piggies. I love it. Here are the little sheepies and these sheep have black faces. Come show me your cute little black face. Oh, look at you. Okay, so the bottom here is done. I want to just fix up the floor. So I'm thinking about wooden flooring or something, you know, just to make it look like a barn. But I suppose dirt and grass kind of works too, but we'll see. And then at the top here, okay, I need to explain this part. All right. So this part kind of works like this. You've got the cows at the top. They're going to go through a breeding process with this deployer. Inside this barrel, I'm going to be adding in some wheat. All right. So the wheat is going to be fed down into the deployer over here and it's going to go to the front. So you see the wheat is over here and what the wheat is going to do, it's going to go through the glass and feed the cows. So let's get this moving. This is the little example of how it's going to work. So the wheat's going to be feeding the cows and they're going to be breeding. And when they breed, they're going to drop the babies through this trapdoor. I'm just breeding them up at the moment. I kind of want a few cows in this pod. And once we have enough, the babies can drop down. When the babies drop down into this section over here, they're going to grow up. And due to entity cramming, they are going to perish. Perish is such a nice word. Once they have perished and they've dropped all of their meat suits, let's call it that, into this controller over here is going to be configured to this drawer, which means the meat suits that are in here are going to be dropped off into here. Okay, and then this is basically the harvesting chamber. So let's just say harvesting. So what's going to happen is once the meat suits go into here, they're going to be put into the deployer. The deployer is going to hang it on this hook. And in this hand, we are going to have a cleaver. So let's put the cleaver in this hand. There we go. So cleaver is in that hand. Meat suit's going to go in that hand. And it's going to be hung on the hook. So let's just demonstrate this quickly. Got some meat suits from some llamas that I've been harvesting. Okay, there we go. So there we go. This is going to be hung. So this is a mod called Butcher's Delight. So what happens is you have to use a cleaver and that harvests most of the animal. And it actually gives you more bang for your buck. Not only do you get leather, fur, some raw mutton and some bones from this one animal, you get more than the amount. So when we start putting the cows through there, we're going to get cow hide and some steaks, maybe some bones and some cow heads. I know it's pretty gruesome, but this is kind of the mods that we're playing with. And if this is not something that you like, I'm very sorry. But this is the mods. I'm just showcasing the mods and how they work. Okay, so I've opened the trapdoor and the babies have started falling through. So when these babies grow up, due to entity cramming, they will perish. Their bits will be taken from into the controller and go into that drawer over there. They'll then be hung up and harvested. I think I'm using pretty generic, pretty nice words here for what's actually happening. In this tube over here, I'm either going to be doing pigs or sheep. I haven't decided yet. And we need to figure out a way to get them from the controller over here into a drawer similar to this. So maybe I'll just put a hopper over here and just connect the second drawer. So it goes into this hopper and then they both feed and they both get hung up with the same deployer. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to get that set up and I'll bring you back in. Okay, while I've been busy, I created a pig tube. With our first cute little piggy sitting over here ready for action. And these cows have bred up so nicely. I think this is at limit. So whenever a cow comes in, the bigger ones go and then they get hung up over here, harvested, and we have 56 raw beef already. 14 skulls, 14 cowhides. So you see, just from this alone, there must have been 14 cows that came through the system, but 56 raw beef was harvested from here. So it makes it more efficient when you do it this way. It may be more gruesome, but it's very, very efficient. And this will help me a lot getting the ingredients I need for these awesome recipes. So let's go to the kitchen. And welcome to my kitchen. So this is the kitchen in the bakery. And I've picked up a few ingredients, but let's take a look at some recipes. So if we want to make this roasted chicken bowl, we need to get some bread, some eggs, some onions, 2 carrots, 2 baked potatoes, a bowl, and then obviously the chicken. The shepherd's pie, we would need to cook the mutton, again baked potato, some milk, onions, and a bowl. And I was looking at this hamburger and I really think I want to make it. So we need to make a beef patty, which means we need to head over to the chopping board. But before we do that, I think let's go to the garden and grab some ingredients. That's like a real cooking channel. Let's go to the garden and grab some ingredients and then we could start cooking. So I'll meet you in the garden. So this is the garden that I've set up here for myself so that I can just go ahead and help myself to any of the things that I need. So over here we've got some tomatoes. We'll definitely need some tomatoes. Here we go, tomato. We need carrots. Okay, I'm back in the kitchen and I've got my cutting board in front of me. I grabbed a couple of ingredients from the garden. So we've got some onions, some carrots, some tomatoes, and the wheat over here we can use to make our bread. So let's go ahead and make some bread. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut up the beef. Okay, we put the beef in our off hand and we've got the diamond knife in our existing hand, and there we go. We can cut and we can make mince. So once we've got our minced beef, so this is basically burger patties, then we just come over here to the pan. Here's the pan, and all we need to do is cook that. So while that's busy cooking, I'm going to do the rest. Okay, I'm going to process the cabbage right now. There we go. This is for the burgers. I just thought maybe we'd do the burgers first. We've got the patties. We'll just take the baked potatoes out at the same time. So we've got the tomato, we've got the patties, we've got that, and the onion. I think we're good to go. Okay, so using the crafting bench, we go ahead and we make our hamburger. Now, this of course is an item that doesn't get placed. This is just for eating. So I'm gonna snack on that right now. Oh, it's so delicious. Yummy. Okay, let's get to the placeable items. Hamburger's done, craving is done. Let's do the placeable chicken roast. Using the grill in front of me, we can just place a chicken here and it will cook. So I'm just going to go ahead and place all of my chickens. We're going to cook the mutton because we need 3 mutton as well. Looks like the chicken is ready. Alright, so let's go ahead and make our roast chicken dish. There we go. We got all the ingredients and I can put it on the table. A glorious feast. I got an achievement. Some meals are big enough to be placed down and shared with friends. Look how cool this is. This roast chicken is so cool. So if you want to eat the roast chicken, you need a bowl and you kind of hit it with the bowl, and as you're hitting it, it will just get eaten and become smaller. Oh, the pork chops are done. Okay, so what do we want to make with the pork chops? I forgot now. We wanted to make so many things. I think it was shepherd's pie. Yes. So we need baked potato. Oh, I need milk. Okay, let's go get some milk. Hi, cows. Just taking some milk. Thank you. Okay, I have all of the ingredients to make the shepherd's pie. There we go. Shepherd's pie. It is in my hands. How cool is this? Okay, I'm going to put it over here. Ooh, how cool is that? It's so beautiful. I must say, these meals look absolutely beautiful. And my kitchen's coming together so nicely. I've got stuff on the shelves. It's so cool. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to end this episode right here. We ended on a high. So before I go ahead and stuff my face with all this food, I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye. And I will see you all next week. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye-bye. Just one little taste. Ooh. What is that? Oh, that's so cool. You didn't see anything.